Not.
Where does that rank among the screens that you've set up?
Oh, number one for sure. Number one, because I don't set too many. So shoot, number one for sure.
Your reaction even when the shot is way there.
Hey, I was so hyped. I mean, I just heat of the moment in the game. The type of shot it was too, real quick, turn around, cash. I mean, we always say like he shoots some of those threes in the game. They're not like what many basketball people consider the greatest shots, but they always go in. So we like, yo, that's for him. That's a high percentage shot, really, and especially on that wing. I mean, we got the ball to our best player and somebody who makes plays, makes shots. And I think just the type of game he was having from the start, first half to the second half, is just a perfect ending to that type of game for real.
You guys saying to him at halftime, Tyrese kind of said you guys were kind of like buzzing him a little bit. So he had 5 points at the half and was able to go off in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with Joel, I mean, there's not too much you need to say to him. He's pretty hard on himself already, but just little things, encouragement, knowing that we knew that the game was going to change for him, and he was going to find his spots. They were throwing a lot of different type of schemes at him early on in the game. We had a bunch of turnovers as well, so it wasn't really a true flow to get into how we wanted to play. So, it's just a matter of time before he was able to get settled and just roll like he normally plays.
Tobias, Doc called you the unsung hero of tonight's game, and then Tyrese just commended you for your defense. What do those types of words from them mean to you?
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, for me, honestly, that's what winning basketball is about. Is trying to figure out whatever little thing you can do to impact winning and impact the team. And I think like this type of game in playoffs is a learning experience. We had that play where I threw the ball to Danny. He ends up missing a layup. And then I was so frustrated going back on defense that I let Gary Trent get a three. And that was with 3 minutes left. And I kind of lost my cool for like 30 seconds. And I just said that I can't allow that to happen in midst of a playoff game. So it's just kind of having my composure to follow throughout the game. And in overtime, I just said, I'm not letting anybody score on me who has a ball. And we're going to get stops. We're going to get rebounds, and we're going to finish this game. So, that's what it's about. It's playing in big games, keeping your head and your composure, and being able to push on really to the next play. I think with that play with 3 minutes left kind of allowed me, when I missed the layup at the end of the game, to just move on. It wasn't a wide open layup, so I'm not even going to go into that. But that's all I'm going to say there. But I just allowed that. I had to smile and laugh after, but I was really, really hot inside. But I smiled and laughed, and I said, look, we're going to win the game. OT, that's it.
When you zoom out on Joel's career, but maybe even just on the time that you've been Joel's teammate, what does seeing him win a game in this situation, in this building, make you feel?
I mean, honestly, it's a huge win, even for him. In the first half, Drake was over there saying he can't play here. That's what he was saying. I said he can play here for sure. He's like, nah, he can't play here. So for him to make that shot and then just to come out in the second half and really dominate is big. So, it's 3-0 for us. We got another game that we got to be ready for and present for in that time, and do whatever we can to seal the victory and go about our business. So, yeah, that's about it.
That first half, the last thing you guys wanted it to, but what is it like to have kind of a battering like Joel to follow behind in that third quarter and start to drag you guys right back?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, it was for us a really up and down game, and up and down more so on their side of the runs that they were having. Well, we just stayed with it. I mean, they got up 17, whatever it was, and we scored 4 points. They would score, but we kept them on. We kept our poise in that time, and when we were able to kind of really lock in, get stops, and get out and run, and Joe was able to get to his spots out there on the floor and be efficient. That's when we really started getting that momentum. And we said when we came to the bench, we had cut it to 8, and we were all looking at each other. And we were just like, "Here we go! Like we're gonna win this game," And I think all of us knew it was only a matter of time before it clicked for us. And once we were able to get there, Yeah, that's all she wrote. We just roll with it.
The defensive mentality, like the mentality that you have defensively, just where you feel like you're doing well in the series, just on that before.
On the defensive end, just being able to slide and be physical. I mean, this is a physical team. They have drivers. They have guys who, I used to bullying guys. Those are it's a forward based team. So, these guys are strong and have length to get downhill. And I kind of just use that exact same thing against them in all those plays. And just slide my feet. I mean, I pride myself on not letting guys blow by me and whatnot, and being able to guard my yard. That's what I call it. So anytime I'm able to do that, I know, if I got a guy dribbling 3-4 times, he's in for a long night there, because I know I'm gonna be able to slide with him and be able to contest and live with the type of shots that we want them to shoot.
I just had two questions. The first one, I guess a follow-up to his question. Where did that poise come from? 'Cause there used to be a time when y'all were down, and guys would start panicking, trying to do too much, getting turnovers left and right. So where did that poise come from?
Doc does a great job of just leveling us, in the timeouts during the game, of allowing us to move on to the next play. I mean, when I was hot with that 3 minutes, he was screaming at me so much, and I was like, "All right, I'm done. Like, it's over." My pity party is canceled now. So he does a great job, I think, of really just enabling the team to understand that we got to move on to the next play. And we have to stay solid with each other. And it's just communication. I mean, with us as a group, um, we know kind of how to talk to each other, like, and like use the proper techniques to talk. Like, we don't always have to scream at each other. We can communicate in a civil way. So during those times, is being able to understand the next guy. So a lot of that has to do with the coaching staff.
And my second question is, I know this is just one playoff win in the series. Yeah. But the last time you were here in a playoff game, not just Joel, I mean, y'all lost to Hartford.
Sure.
So for the guys, for you and the other guys on the team, this means, especially the way it ended.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. I think only me and Joel. Ferg, Shake, yeah. So me, Joel, Ferg, Shake. I think that's it, right? Yeah. We're there on that group. So no, me and Joel talked about that. Like, we understand coming into this arena what happened to us last time we were here. And I think we looked at that from the start of the series as well. We knew what this team presented to us in the regular season, and we've been able to withstand a lot of punches from them, and we understand in game 4 they're going to fight as well. So we just got to be ready for all that. But nonetheless, we understand the opportunity that's in front of us as a whole group. Regardless of 2 years ago or however many years ago that is, we understand right now what we're tasked to do.